Another day, another dollar here on Fog Wrestling, but another day, another current WWE star bashing Vincent Kennedy McMahon and his regime. Welcome back to the channel. And we're going to look at Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was speaking during an interview with Adrian Hernandez of Unlikely, and Kevin Owens was speaking in regard to the WWE regime change once Vince McMahon left the company, and how that the audience doesn't get its intelligence insulted. Well, speak for your own. I mean, come on, KO, right? You know what I mean? This is the same Triple H that comes out in press conferences and says it's fake. You know what I mean? Oh, but that's Triple H telling us that it's, it's no real and it is scripted. At least McMahon, mate, kept kayfabe and he kept us hanging, man. Gave us some good stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, did he spew some BS? Of course he did. But I'd rather be lied to for the sake of kayfabe rather than just be lied to for the sake of Triple H being an arsehole. But let's see what Kevin Owens had to say, and I quote, "It's definitely been a shift in mindset from people at the top. Our fans are smart and watch our product and pay attention and remember things, and can remember things a lot better than other people that were in charge before they thought they would. I guess they didn't remember half the stuff we did. The fans do, because the fans care and pay attention to what we do. I had arguments with the people in charge before. No, this happened 3 weeks ago. They're going to remember. They said, no, they won't. Yes, they will. You're insulting their intelligence by pretending they won't." End of quote. You know what I mean? It's like, he's trying to say that McMahon was like, oh, they won't remember something that happened 3 weeks ago. Look at the state of it now. You get like people look at the John Cena Cody Rhodes stuff. It was the same stuff 2 weeks in a row. So basically, you know what I mean, it was, what we've seen in Cody Rhodes went, here, you're insulting the fans' intelligence, Triple H, because you're just repeating what we did last week. Oh, but they don't remember what happened last week. You know, it's the same stuff. It's absolutely the same stuff. You know what I mean? Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu, it's the same stuff. Gunther and Jey Uso, it's been the same stuff. So explain to me how the fuck Triple H, right, is not insulting our intelligence. It's ridiculous, man. And Kevin Owens is an absolute fud for believing this. You know, this is the same guy, right, in his company, and Triple H, right, who put John Cena's heel turn as the greatest of all time, and it's been awful. You know, like the initial turn, yes, good moment, can't dispute that, right? The New Day came in at like, what, number 6? You see like any of the moments, right? Oh, top 30 moments in SmackDown history, top 50 matches in WrestleMania history. They force current stuff down our throat that just absolutely sucks. You know what I mean? They try and pretend that people are on an equal playing field. All they do is try and insult the fans' intelligence. Say this, say that. You know what I mean? Oh, Roman Reigns is the biggest box office star going. He's this, he's that. He's the biggest draw in Hollywood. The Rock, and at least The Rock is, right? But the stuff doesn't translate to the ratings. They just make up shite as they go along. And this whole gimmick that, oh well, McMahon lied to you, he insulted your intelligence, but Triple H doesn't, really. You know what I mean? McMahon's the guy, right, that masterminded the greatest errors of wrestling. You know what I mean? Insulted our intelligence. He's the guy who owned the company when they seen record-breaker ratings. You know what I mean? So this whole gimmick that they don't insult your intelligence is just fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? Pretending that guys like Cody Rhodes are as good as like Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's insulting our intelligence. And pretending McMahon doesn't know what business is, man, it's like, fuck me. It's absolutely ridiculous. They try and find any way into McMahon. Now, this is what Kevin Owens went on to say. Obviously, Triple H does not think like that. He knows fans remember and he applies it and uses it. It makes the product way better, in my opinion. When I was a kid watching, I was 12, 13, 14. Even though I was just a kid, I watched it and remembered everything. When the Sultan showed up, I knew it was Rikishi. Why is he the Sultan? Our fans are smart. It's great to see the product leading into that now. End of quote. Hold on here. So, Kevin Owens is trying to say, because when he was in his early teens, and he knew that the Sultan was Rikishi, they should admit to it being Rikishi. Why? You know what I mean? Like, well, what's the point of that? Well, just keep it real. Honestly, man, it's actually, that logic's just ridiculous. Well, why don't we pretend that Kane's Dr. Isaac Yankem then? You know what I mean? What's the point of kayfabe? You know, where's he going with this? Let's pretend that Stone Cold Steve Austin was, you know what I mean, Hollywood blondes, and like they kept those characters in the past for a reason, because they weren't over near as over as the thing they went on to become. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we know, you know what I mean, that they were actually them, but why dwell on it? Doesn't make any sense, man. Why Kevin Owens has just come out here and tried to bury McMahon. It's ridiculous, to say the least. I mean, all he's doing here is making himself look like a complete and utter buffoon. All McMahon insulted all the current WWE does insult our intelligence. Oh, you know, Paul Heyman. Well, why are you booing me, Barcelona? All you've got to do is get on a plane and fly to Bologna, and then you can see your tribal chief. Don't boo me. Oh, just get a hotel, a ticket, and another plane ride, and you can go see your tribal chief now. You know what I mean? Promos for like Seth Rollins, Punk, etc. You know, cutting it on Raw or SmackDown, vice versa, and turn around and saying, well, all you've got to do is go to the next show, and it's like, come on, that's ridiculous, folks. I mean, what are we doing here? Come on, that's fucking crazy talk, telling you to do that. I mean, actually dedicating a promo just to tell you to watch the promo on the next show. Come on, can't be doing that. Anyway, that's it for this review, folks, of well, Kevin Owens' comments on McMahon. Any excuse to bury McMahon. It's ridiculous, man.